Hey YouTube, Awesome Rider here with just a smidgen of Power Rangers toy news. We got a little bit of a small teaser picture of our next Zord Accession Project release, which is going to be the Dragonzord. You know, the Megazord one is going to be the first one, which is coming out this year, but there's also that special edition, Black Gold edition one that they had on Hasbro Pulse with their NFT thing or whatever. But the next release is going to be Dragonzord. I think that was leaked or known about somewhere, but this is our first image of it. As of this recording, other images may have come out as of now, but is just an image of the Mega Dragonzord, obviously showing that there's going to be functionality with it. You know, there's probably going to be some people, as usual, that are upset that the next release is going to be more mmpr. Dragonzord's pretty cool, though. You know, as sick as I am of seeing it, I always love the Dino Zords and the Dragonzord designs, and Dragonzord makes so much sense for it, especially as they're sort of feeling out this line, you know, something so expensive. It makes sense to bank on something that's going to sell to more than just the hardcore fandom, not to mention that immediate compatibility with your previous release, so you have that to market as well. And so far, from the pictures we've seen, I think the Zord Accession Project stuff looks really cool, so I'm actually pretty excited to see what the Dragonzord looks like and whatnot. I'm definitely excited to see what happens when we branch out into other series, but I also understand why they're kind of playing it safe in terms of sticking with mmpr for the first. I mean, sticking with mmpr for the first absolutely makes sense for the first release. I don't know if would they do Titanus next? I don't know, because that would be rather large and something a little bit different, because it wouldn't have as much of that combining gimmick. I mean, obviously it does combine to form the Ultrazord, but you're effectively just lifting the hood off of the car and sticking it in there. That sounded. It's like barely transformation stuff. I bet we'll do Titanus eventually. That's probably not what I would want to see next. I honestly, if it were up to me, I know those people are going to immediately being like, Wild Force, Time Force, Dino Thunder, whatever, but I think in terms of pick something I really want to see, and something that would also be playing it safe, I would love to see the Shogun Zords, mainly because that's been a desired one, not only because the Shogun Zords and the Shogun Megazord is a favorite, but also because it was one of the only ones Bandai didn't release. Like, they released pretty much every main thing in the Legacy line, and the Shogun Zord was the one that got skipped over for Zeo, and then we ended off before we got deep into Zeo. So it's kind of felt incomplete. Obviously, it's not going to fit in with your Legacy stuff, but given that that was one of the only ones we didn't get a recent version of, I think it would be cool. Plus, I think it would be really awesome to get a Zord Accession Project Shogun Megazord that had individual Shogun Zords that were also like well articulated, or at least decent looking on their own, that weren't just standing like this and combined. I also wouldn't be mad at buying like Zord Accession Project quality figures of the Shogun Zords that didn't combine but were cool posable, and then having a morphed version. Bottom line is, I think that would be one of my #1 picks, because I think it would be a good one that wouldn't be going directly in order, but also would keep them safe. You know, the OCD part of me kind of liked that they went in order for the Legacy line. This is a bit different than the Legacy line, though, but I wouldn't mind if they skipped around. I think if once they gained their footing, it would be kind of nice if they did, like, alternations. Like, you know, Thunder Megazord, and then, like, the Wild Force Megazord, and then, like, the Mega Tiger Zord or the White Tiger Zord, and then, like, I don't know, Thundersaurus Megazord. Like, alternate one retro pick and then one fan pick. I think that would be cool. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for the Dragonzord? What do you want to see be the next non-MMPR or non-MMPR Season 1 release? Let me know in the comments. As always, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, climb the steps, and ring that bell to see notifications for my videos. Dawson Rider, signing out.